About a year ago, on the morning of 13 May 2022, while I was pouring boiling water into the coffee cups for my family, I clearly heard the word alabaster. Now, me being Afrikaans, I had not heard this word before, and goodness, Jesus knows, if He put something in my spirit, I am for sure going to do the homework. Alabaster. Friends, this word has so much more meaning than what you think. This is not just an earthly material used to store precious liquid in, but this word broke open a whole new meaning to me, and of that, my life story. Let me share a bit of my background with you. You see, I'm just a normal girl desiring to lead a life that is pleasing to our Father. However, as it has happened, I had to go through a few wilderness experiences before getting to where I am now. I haven't reached my destination. I'm still a work in progress. I had to face loss, failure, more loss, more failure, a sense of complete worthlessness, and a great deal of heartache before I could break free from the grip the enemy had on me. My dearest friend, Jesus did it for me. He will definitely do it for you. I'm here speaking to the friend who is so hurt, so alone, afraid, feeling worthless, the friend who is bound in addiction or whose heart is broken because of the loss of a loved one, a mother who is worried about her child, or when it feels as though your prayers aren't being answered. I'm speaking to the friend who is worried where the next loaf of bread is coming from, to the friend who is alone even when the room is full of people. The one who needs a hug, to be told, hey, you're worth it, or hey, I love you. I lost my father at a very young age, which resulted in me growing up without a father figure. I was sexually abused by my uncle at a young age, and not long after the loss of my father, I lost my mother too. During all of that, I was seeking fulfillment in everything. Witchcraft, which by the way, changed the whole course of my life. I was dancing my nights away, drinking, using drugs, premarital sex, fornication, and the list goes on and on. I found myself in a marriage which was toxic, full of unfaithfulness, more drinking, drugs, lies, deceit, physical and emotional abuse, screaming, shouting, slamming doors, broken glass, police at our door, filing for divorce. Yes, I have been there. My children and I were homeless, begging for food, staying with one friend, then another. It's a time I went for no one. I was so broken, completely broken. Many years later, Yeshua had come and completely restored my life, my marriage, and my children. But sure, what a journey! Year after year, I would look back from where we have come from, and all we could do was honor Father for how far He has brought us. Now, coming back to the alabaster box, Father took me on this incredible journey, and this beautiful story unfolded. Just like the unknown woman who silently came to Jesus and sat at His feet, so did I. I believe Mary was just as broken. No one could fix what was wrong with what was so painful inside of her. The pain, the confusion, the frustration. No other person could restore or repair what was broken. And while at the feet of Jesus, while her tears fell on His feet, Jesus knew, with all the unspoken hurt, all the unspoken words, her tears were falling, and she then took her hair and dried Jesus' feet. She then took her most precious possession, which was so costly. It was customary in those times to give a jar of precious oil as part of her trousseau, a gift for her bridegroom, to be used on their wedding night and for any other special occasions. But Mary, returning to her first love, who was Jesus, And in Mark 14 we read that she anointed Jesus with nard oil. This was classified as one of the most expensive perfumes in those days. But what stood out to me in Matthew 26 verse 6, we read that Mary broke the box of perfume open over Jesus' head. So just like her, I'm a very passionate person. And I can just see how Mary, with her heart so full of love for Jesus, broke this box open over him. Her heart so full of love, thankfulness, compassion. In Luke 7 verse 47, Jesus says to Simon, a Pharisee he was dining with, I tell you, her sins, and they are many, have been forgiven, so she has shown me much love. But a person who is forgiven little only shows little love. This struck a major chord in my heart. Mary received the beautiful gift of forgiveness from the only one who could give it to her. And with so much force, so much passion, she broke open the alabaster jar and poured it over Jesus' head. Her prayer was probably something like this: You are my everything. Take everything, Jesus. It is yours anyways. It is all I have, all I can offer, but it is yours, Jesus. For long I believed that I had done the unpardonable sin. For almost 20 years I was held captive by this lie. I could not and I would not want to accept Jesus' beautiful gift of forgiveness. I was without any hope. But Jesus found me. He heard my cries, and this message is reaching out to you too. He wants you to know He loves you so much. He wants to have a relationship with you. He knows all about the pain and the heartache you are going through, and He wants you to know that He will carry it for you. He wants to forgive you. Come to Him now. Allow Him to be your Father, your Comforter, your Beloved. He wants you to come back to your first true love, which is Jesus Christ. So as Jesus was hanging on the cross, and because Mary poured the very last drop of oil onto Jesus, she anointed Him as King over her life. He was surely thinking of her. He was thinking of me. He was thinking of you. He bought you with His precious blood, a very special free gift. I will always return to be at the feet of Jesus. This is where my healing comes from, where He teaches me, where I am loved, and this is where I can pour my very last bit of oil, my worship, at His feet. For now He has lifted me out of the ashes, clothed me with His full armor, and the Lion of the tribe of Judah has taken His rightful place beside me. My dearest friend, forgiveness is for you too. Allow Him to come and restore the brokenness inside of you. Let Him teach, love, and heal you like He did with Mary and with me too. Allow Him to become the King of your life. Return to your first love. Return to your Savior. Shalom.